22 in February, and 6 months down the line, 20% of the work has been done. Let me come to you again, Doc. And I think that you didn't mention your name to us, did you?
Yes, my name is George Bempa.
George Bempa, great. Okay, so George, tell us, to what extent will this facility, once completed, impact on healthcare in this constituency?
Okay, you know, as I've already said, we don't have a district hospital. So most of our cases, referral cases, are referred to the nearby district hospitals. And you know, the time period between when you refer case from one place to another place, when you have a hospital within the district, it's going to reduce that time, so that most of the cases are going to be managed well within the same district instead of referring them to the nearby hospital. Again, when you look at our OPD per capita, it's around 0.36 in 2021, which means that majority of the people in the district don't use our health facilities within the district, simply because we don't have a hospital, and most of the clients want to go outside where they can get a lot of services that can be provided to them. So having this hospital within our district is going to help us to manage most of our cases that we mostly refer.
Okay, so this project, when completed, will help facilitate healthcare delivery here in this particular constituency, Gomoa Central constituency. And so, President Akufo-Addo has been briefed on the scope of the project. Beyond the scope of the project, he has also gone on the site to inspect the progress of work, and the contractors and consultants, I understand, are given the assurance that this project will be completed within the timeline set, which is the 12 months timeline, and then the 6 months subsequent will be used for finishing and finishing of the project. So President Akufo-Addo has just inspected this facility, and he is just about to leave. I have Dr. Kweku Nsia with me, and also the project consultant. Thank you very much, Dr. Kweku Nsia and the project consultant are joining me now, and I'm going to quickly ask them. Let me start with the project engineer, or for that matter, the consultant, and that is Surveyor Francis Obi Agyapong. All right, so Francis, please quickly tell us what did you brief the president on?
Okay, thank you very much. So my name is Surveyor Francis Obi Agyapong, and I'm the site rep for ADK Consortium. So what we showed the president was the progress that we've achieved so far. So we told him that we've achieved about 20% as at now, and we are hoping to complete in the next 6 months. So hopefully in February we'll be done with construction on this site, and we are hoping to do our roofing also in the next 2 months.
Okay, so
after doing.
All right, so you've been watching a live commentary from the Gomoa Afransi area, where President Akufo-Addo a while ago inspected the Agenda 111 hospital project ongoing there. And as you saw on your screens, my colleague Wilberforce Asari has been speaking to Dr. Nsia Asari, who is the Presidential Advisor on Health. In fact, Wilberforce will continue with that interview.
If I'm not, it's one of the best among all of them, but we know that there are other sites which have even gone further than this place. But so far, so good. And His Excellency the President was very much also impressed with the work so far, especially when the consultant told him that by the end, in the next 2 months, they will start roofing it, and latest in 6 months' time, they will finish and they will put in the equipment. So I think he is satisfied.
All right, so you've been listening to Dr. Nsia Asari, who is President Special Advisor on Health, speaking to Wilberforce Asari at Gomoa Afransi, where President Akufo-Addo has just inspected the Agenda 111 hospital project site there. As we heard from contractors, the project is 20% complete, meaning that there's more work to be done, but the Back to Wilberforce Asare again, who is speaking to contractors and officials of the facility. Let's go back to Wilberforce.
A system that tracks what we need ahead of time and make sure that we have them on the grounds before we even get to need them on the site. So we are very proactive in that manner, and that also accounts to the reason why we are seeing so much progress on this particular site. And so we at ADK Consortium, we are very proud of this particular site and the rest of our sites as well. So yeah, thank you.
Okay, Doc, so in the central region, how many of such Agenda 111 projects are there? And I know you have to do some consulting, so once you're ready, you just probably, yes, okay.
We have 7 sites in central region. There is one which is not in this zone, but we count all of them as the central region. We have Diaso in Upper Denchira West, in Swayem Chichiwere in Asen South, in Sabah in Aguna East, Asen Breku in Asen North, Awutu Breku in Awutu Senya, and then where we are studying now, Afransi in Gomoa Central, and Himan Chufo. So there are 7 of them, and if you look at the 7 of these projects that you are doing, they are almost in the not in the urban districts, they are in the rural districts. So you can see the sort of quality of work that we are going to have in these districts. So the quality of health is going to improve. And the most important thing is that when we finish Agenda 111, all the districts in this country will have a district hospital, at least one district hospital. It is going to give health care to the people at their doorsteps. At least where there is no doctor, there will be a doctor there, or there will be doctors there. It's going to also assist us to increase the number of training sites we have in this country, both for medical students, nurses, pharmacists, and also for postgraduate training. And once you bring postgraduate training and training of doctors and everything to your doorsteps, it means you are improving the quality of care at your place. And this is a way that we are going to decentralize medical education and nursing education and pharmacy education, or for that matter, health education in the country. And to me, that is the most important aspect of Agenda 111. 111 hospitals, including 7 regional hospitals, including 101 district hospitals, and 3 psychiatric hospitals. It hasn't happened anywhere in the world before. So we are all praying very hard that we will finish all these projects before the end of term of His Excellency akufo-addo. And then we can say that Ghana is moving forward. In addition to things like drones, and then we have a lot of places for our health workers, and I'm sure by that time no health worker will sit at home for even 3 months or 1 year, as we are having maybe now. So it's going to create an atmosphere for us to have very good quality care throughout this country, so that, as you always be saying, health is wealth, and there's also wealth in health, and the country will then move forward using digital health, trying to support all those in the rural districts, that like here, by telemedicine, and anything that they are doing in Accra they can do here, and then referrals from here to the major hospitals will then see, so that no bed syndrome will also be a thing of the past.
Okay, so finally for you, project consultant Francis, tell us, do the people of Gomoa Central have the assurance from you, the consultants and contractors, that come 6 months down the line and into the timeline set for Agenda 111, they will have their district hospital?
Yes, rightly so. And so, like I mentioned, we are hoping to complete, or we plan to complete in February 2023, and then we are expecting equipment delivery and installation within the next 6 months after then. And so we are very confident that we'll be able to complete, ahead of schedule or within schedule for the community to benefit, as my boss here has just rightly mentioned.
All right, Kweku. So we've been interacting with the project consultant Francis Agyapong, and also Dr. Kweku Isia, Dr. Anthony Isia Asare, who is the presidential advisor on health, and they've been telling us about this particular project. It appears the players or the actors, as far as this whole visit is concerned, starting from the president and also the persons who are in charge of ensuring that Agenda 111 is executed, and also the people on the ground doing the construction. Everybody appears to be happy about the progress of work here on this project, and Dr. Isiasare attributes it to the fact that there are 2 foreign contractors who are associated with this project, and so the local contractors should take a cue from it and follow after their footsteps. I think we will draw the curtain down on this coverage here at Gomoa Central constituency. Kweku.
Wilberforce All right, thank you very much, Wilberforce Asare, live from Gomoa, Afransi, where President Akufo-Addo has just inspected the Agenda 111 hospital project there. Remember that the President began his Central Regional tour today, the 2-day working tour today, and just to glance through some of the major activities that he's been involved in. The President this morning granted a radio interview, after which he paid a courtesy call on traditional leaders in the Kaswa environs. He also inspected the court complex at Kaswa. The President castled for the Kaswa-Bojuase Road, also in Bojuase, and he later on commissioned 2 1D, 1F facilities or factories, I should say, one for a gas cylinder and the other one which is for a lubricant factory. And as you just heard, the President has just inspected work on the Agenda 111 hospital project at Gomoa and Afransi. Later on, the President will be holding meetings with paramount chiefs in Mfansman, after which he will continue to Cape Coast, where he will take a breather and continue his tour of the central region tomorrow, which will be the final day, and we'll be bringing you updates here on our special coverage of the President's regional tours, a production by the Ministry of Information. That's it for day one of his tour. My name is Kwaku Obiache. On behalf of myself and our reporters on the ground, Wilberforce Asare, Samiri Afe, and Akwesinsia, plus all the producers and all our directors, we want to say thank you so much for joining us. We will join you again on the President's next regional tour. My name is Kwaku Obiache. From us all, thanks once again and goodbye from Accra.